Welcome to Full Court Press. Tonight's basketball coverage comes to you from Big Bend Community College, where the Runnin' Vikes are set to take on the Columbia Basin Hawks. You're watching iFiber One Sports, and it starts now.
Broadcasting live from iFiber One Communications HD studio, this is iFiber One Sports.
At the 40, the 30, the 20, he could go all the way. Touchdown! Deep to center field. It's going, gone! Can you believe it? Come down to the last few seconds. He shoots. He scores. They take the lead and the win. Hello again, everyone. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick. This is my partner, Cody Johnson, and we're here for the second of two games tonight between Big Bend Community College and Columbia Basin College. The first game ended up just a few minutes ago, and the Lady Vikings kind of got it handed to them tonight here, Cody, dropping the contest 85-68.
Yeah, it could have been worse. Lady Vikings kind of went through some spurts there where they'd have a handful of turnovers and then come right back, and they'd be sinking a few three-pointers to get them back into the game. They had the lead down to 7 points, and, you know, I think if these two teams played again, it might even be a closer game. But I think the Lady Vikings have probably their best basketball still ahead of them.
Right, and, you know, they are a competitive team, and they'll bounce back after this. And knowing Preston Wilkes, he'll have them set to go for their next ball game. So we're looking for a really good contest here tonight, as, again, we've got the two top teams in the league going at it. Yeah,
you know, Big Bend sitting on top, and, you know, every year they seem to be able to reload, and it's just amazing. There are some schools in the NWAC, like you take Tacoma, and geographically speaking, they're in a bigger area. They can draw from more players. And Columbia Basin, of course, down in the Tri-Cities, they've got a lot of kids, a lot of schools down there they can draw from. And people continue to ask, how does Coach Coth continue to reload every year? Just a terrific basketball coach. And you know that every team in the NWAC, when they play Big Bend, they've got that date circled on their calendar. They know they're going to have their hands full.
Well, Coach Poth expects a lot out of his players, and he gets a lot out of his players, and, you know, he has a real high standard, actually, for even recruiting here. You know, I had talked to him, you know, preseason during a coach's corner segment that we had, and, you know, he has some high standards and expects the team to live up to him. And, you know, if you don't get good grades, if you're a druggie or an alcoholic, you know, and
you don't want to come here.
No, you don't want to come here, and he doesn't want you here. So
yeah.
He's got things pretty much under control, and is one of the most successful coaches in the NWAC conference. And
and he has. I mean, he has passed over players. I mean, we're not talking 20 years ago. We're talking, you know, in recent history, passed over players that maybe didn't fit with, you know, that morality standard that he's got, and that sportsmanship. And it's amazing. He's a terrific guy. If you ever have a chance to talk with him, one of the funniest guys. He teaches communication here, and you can tell why.
Yeah, he's just a great guy. So we've got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds or so before the start of tonight's contest. So we're going to step away for a commercial break and be back after this.
Hi, I'm Chuck DeMuerler, the new manager at Furniture West. Furniture West has been a part of the Moses Lake community for over 30 years. My team and I have expanded our inventory to meet our customers' needs. We have over 100 recliners in stock. We have a fantastic sleep center with dozens of mattress choices from the best brands in the business. Come see our great kids section with some of the most fun kids furniture you will find anywhere. We are your source for power reclining furniture. Check out our new selection today at 117 West Broadway Avenue in Moses Lake.
It's a fact. Toyota offers 10 different vehicles with available 4- or all-wheel drive. So when roads are a challenge, we have your answer with great limited-time savings, including the best-selling RAV4 right now with APR financing as low as 0%. Or go for the larger Highlander with $1,000 cash back or the same 0% APR. Both ready to take you down winter's toughest roads. Discover Toyota's 4- and all-wheel drives for yourself. Visit any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
talk with both coaches too. I got a little.
We're just about ready for the start of tonight's action. About a minute to go, but we should see a lot of points on the board here tonight, Cody.
Yeah, we should. I was just saying, I had a chance to talk with both coaches, and you look at their stats. Big Bend coming in, averaging 97, a little more than 97 points per game, which is amazing, you think, but they do that every year. It's easy for them to hit 100. Now, Columbia Basin College, on the other hand, they're averaging 89 points a game. Both teams giving up an average of 78 points. So, on paper, it looks like Big Bend should be able to handle this Columbia Basin team. But I wouldn't go to the bank with that, and I don't think Coach Poth is overlooking this game by any means. In fact, he says we have to play our best ball here because this is one of those teams they can come back and get you.
Right, and both 3-1 in the NWEC East Region standings right now, and so
we kind of have a bottleneck there. Big Bend, Spokane Community College, and Columbia Basin all at 3-1. Treasure Valley sitting on top at 4-0.
So we're going to see some points. We're going to see some points, like we said, put on the board, and by the looks of the averages of both teams, not a whole lot of defense, but you never know.
Yeah, well, Big Bend traditionally they do try and generate a lot of turnovers, and that's the stat that really helps them on the offensive side of the board here.
Yeah, it really gets them going, gets them kick started. So we're just about ready here for the introductions of the teams, and it looks like they're going to be calling out the running bikes here. That's one player tonight that's going to be key for Big Bend because he kind of gets the offense jump started. Him along with Brendan Westendorf, who is the leading scorer in the league, averaging right around 31 points a game. So they're a pretty good tandem out there.
Boy, Westendorf was good last year. I mean, yes, he scores a lot of points, but he does so much for this team, outside of scoring. He's one of the best passers and has one of the better vision than most other players. It's uncanny. It's almost like watching, Michael Jordan playing against a high school team at certain points during a game. And he'll generate, because people have to key on him, he generates a lot of assists. He'll have 6 or 7 assists in a game.
Yeah, he's an exciting player to watch, and you can't blink too often when he's pushing the ball up and down the court because he goes right by you.
Yeah, Big Bend has a lot of players that are ranked in the top 20. Of course, Westendorf, I think, is ranked number 2 right now in the entire conference of 28 teams with almost 31 points. He's also averaging 8 rebounds per game, which is 12th, and almost 2.5 steals a game, which is in the top 10.
That just shows you what kind of an athlete he is. Well, Big Bend gets the tip, and that's Victor Aguero with the ball, trying to set up the Running Vikes offense. Game just underway.
Now, Columbia Basin is a smaller team, and I guess you could also safely say they're a quicker team. Westendorf can't get that first three-point shot to go. So, look for Columbia Basin to try and get the ball up and down the court pretty quick.
Nice pass down low from James Lopez to Stephen Walter, but can't get the bucket. Big Bend comes away with the rebound. No score yet. Just 50 seconds into the contest.
Big Bend last year was, by most accounts, especially in the coaches poll, I think a lot of people thought Big Bend was going to win the whole thing last year. Came up short in the, I think it was the quarterfinals. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bob. I think it was the quarterfinals. Right. They suffered a small loss, and every year you're going to see them probably in the quarterfinals. I wouldn't put it past them to. I think they could win the whole thing this year.
They definitely have the talent, and they've got the height, and they've got the cohesiveness, working together as a solid unit, especially be able to put up that many points like we talked about. So first point of this ball game comes at the free throw line. And Redout makes both of them for Columbia Basin, and the Hawks up 2-0 early. Looks like the Hawks are in a 2-3 matchup zone here. 3-point shot by Aguero, rims out. Sean McDonald made a strong move to the hoop to get that rebound just out of his reach. That's a player that's really come on for Big Bend too.
Yeah, yeah.
And I see he's in the starting lineup tonight, so he's done well.
Westendorf will slow up a little bit here, and he's, you know, he's such a smart basketball player too.
And makes a move to the hoop. Looks like he's going to be hacked there. Foul going against Lopez. And that'll put Westendorf. No, a non-shooting foul they're going to call that. Okay. Looked like he was making a move to the basket there, but...
Yeah, they're going to call it before the shot.
Good reflexes there by Black to come up with that ball. And a bucket for Big Bend. 2-all. And it's a steal by Westendorf. It's over to Aguero, back to Westendorf. Over to McDonald. Walker with the ball for the running Vikes. Gets it down low to Black. Nice pass to a cutting Westendorf for 2.
And just like that, Big Bend on top by 2.
4-2, running Vikes. A minute into the contest. (5-4) now. Columbia Basin. Hawks retake. Actually, they maintain the lead. Kevin Walker with a three-pointer, no good. Westendorf tracks down the rebound, gets it back to Aguero. Big Ben not shy about putting up the long shot. Put back by Walker, no good. Rebound and put back by McDonald is though.
Yeah, keep your eye on Walker. He did miss that three-point shot, but he can get pretty hot from outside.
6-5. Big Ben. Looks like Westendorf might have got a piece of that ball that Lopez offered up. McDonald looks like he got away with a little push, but Columbia Basin going to be whistled for a block. Andrew Redout with the foul for Columbia Basin, his first. Second team foul on the Hawks. McDonald on the line for 2.
Both teams doing pretty good so far this year as far as injuries go. Big Bend able to stick with their starting lineup this whole season. And same thing with Columbia Basin College. Really no injuries to speak of.
That's definitely critical, you know, for any team that wants to be in contention and make a run for the title, for sure. Can't do it without healthy bodies out there. But yeah, to get this far into the season without any injuries, that's pretty good.
Well, it really does. It can change teams like this. You know, it's you know, you got freshmen and sophomores, and so you know, every year you have to reload. We talked about that before, but you know, an injury can break a team.
McDonald misses both of his free throws, and Westendorf pulled up for a long-distance shot, no good, but that three-point bucket there by Justin Smith falls in. 8-6, Columbia Basin. Nice pass, nice ball movement there by Big Ben.
Nice touch off the glass, and that's going to tie us up at 8 apiece.
Good-looking movement there by the running Vikes. Pull-up jumper by Redout, no good. Westendorf with the rebound. Kicks back out to Aguero, pulls up for a short jumper there and nails it. Well, you can.
When they get hot, they get hot.
Well, and you mentioned it earlier, the basketball smarts that Westendorf has. I mean, if you look at it, the guy is constantly scanning the floor, looking for somebody to get open. As he's even driving to the hoop, he's looking to dish off. So an unselfish player and a good one.
Well, that's what makes him so dangerous is, if you leave him alone, he'll beat you, just shooting the ball. And, as soon as you start tightening up on him or maybe even getting some double teams going, he's going to find that open person. And he loves it. I mean, he'd just as soon get an assist than a bucket.
Aguero with the drive to the hoop, a little short on the shot. There's a whistle on the play. Going to have a push called against Kyler DeWitt, looks like, for Columbia Basin. Big Bend up 10-8, 14:40 to go in the first half of play.
Well, you got a good turnout here tonight.
Yeah, Jim really filled in about 3/4 of the way through the Lady Vikings game.
Ooh, gets his own rebound. He'll put it back up.
Good strong move.
It looked like the ball slipped out of his hand when he went up the first time, able to pull it back down.
Good strong move there by Black. Puts Big Bend up 12-8. Nice behind the back pass. And we got a whistle and a foul going against Big Bend. That whistle's going to go against Sean McDonald. And by the look on his face, he didn't necessarily agree with that call.
I don't think he did. I can see that from all the way up here.
Yep.
I think we got a halftime performance from one of the dance groups here in town.
Oh, that'll be exciting.
I want to say, I think we might have the Mola Hyettes coming out.
Red out with the bucket there. 12-10, Big Bend.
Yeah, you talk about championship teams. I mean, the Mola Hyettes, they always seem to do well in that drill team competition. Not just on the state level, but regional and national. So that should be exciting at halftime to watch them perform.
Yeah, they've pretty much made a name for themselves nationwide.
Yes.
Blocked there by McDonald. But yeah, impressive, a dance group from a small town
in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, in a medium-sized county, in the middle of the desert. And everybody knows them across the nation. That's pretty cool.
Well, pretty close game so far, Bob. Big Bend up by 2 points, 12-10.
13 minutes to go in the first half of play. Walker with the three-point attempt, no good. McDonald with the rebound and put back. His shot is blocked by Justin Smith. Pull up tray, no good by Walter. Rebound McDonald. Down to Black, gonna make a move to the hoop. They're gonna call offensive foul as he lowered his shoulder.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand, but that's the only reason. I mean, he lowered his shoulder and initiated the contact, so.
I thought it was a clean tackle myself.
Well, they had the numbers there if he would have dished off. I know you want to score some points, but he could have dished off there, but chose to try to go to the hoop.
Sometimes that'll happen.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Westendorf really got up there quick, but that high arc on that shot, that's going to give the Hawks a 1 point lead at the timeout here.
Yeah, that was a pretty looking shot. Nice rotation on the ball there by Justin Smith. And we've got a little break in the action, a 30-second timeout, but I think we're going to just stay here. So, 13-12 right now, Columbia Basin with a slim 1 point lead. And again, with the points that we're used to seeing both teams average, they're a little off the pace here so far.
Yeah, they are. And especially Big Bend, they haven't fallen into that rhythm yet. And, if you find, a crack in a defense, Big Bend will take advantage of it. So far, Columbia Basin has held steady so far. We're 7.5 minutes into this first half, but you watch the Vikings, they can put up bundles of points.
Well, and they can be deadly from that 3-point range for sure. So, yeah, they'll come quick once they start hitting. Guerrero over in the corner to Kevin Walker. Dishes off to a cutting Westendorf. Loses the ball, but McDonald runs it down. McDonald from the corner. Three-pointer no good. Sean Spencer couldn't quite grab the rebound there for the running Vikes. No look pass all the way across court. Almost out of bounds.
Yeah, Sean Spencer checking into the game for the Vikings. He's a 6'10" freshman at a Cascade Christian High School down there in Puyallup.
We got a whistle against Stephen Walter, his second for Columbia Basin. The fourth team foul for the Hawks. Big Bend with 3. Yes, Spencer. It looks like if he fills out a little bit there, boy, he'll be a force.
Yeah, yeah. He does look a little bit on the thin side, but boy, he's battling underneath.
Westendorf having a little trouble getting his shot down. The 3-pointer's no good. Nice pass down low to Spencer, though. That's another part of his game we were talking about.
Yep. He not a lot of room to get that pass in there, but Westendorf did it.
Threading the needle there. 14-13, Big Bend. And that shot there's a little hard off the glass by Enwaza. You're going to get the bucket here.
Boy, I thought that was going to be another charge.
I think that ball hit every point on that rim as it rattled in, and then finally fell through. So the bucket's going to count. And McDonald able to complete the 3-point play. 17-13, running Vikes. Turnaround jump shot there by Mitchell Zafin, no good. Westendorf with the ball, bringing it up court for the running Vikes, gets it over to Aguero. Westendorf now to Spencer. Spencer finds McDonald over in the corner, but doesn't like what he sees. Dishes it back out to Walker up top, and now back to Aguero trying to reset the running Vikes offense with 15 seconds on the shot clock. And unlucky bounce there for Kevin Walker as he tries that 3-point shot attempt.
Yeah, that's unusual. I think that's 3 shots from outside the 3-point arc that he's missed so far.
17-13, running Vikes. Turnover there. Columbia Basin. And in the scramble for the loose ball, we've got a foul whistled against James Lopez for the Hawks. Spencer will throw the ball in for Big Ben. Coach Poth hollers out to go down to the high post for Spencer. And a screen by Spencer, and Westendorf tries to take advantage of it, makes a move around the defender, rolls up the left-handed layup.
Unbelievable how he's able to get that up and such a soft touch.
19-13, Big Ben. Yeah, real smooth. Nice dish-off pass there by Smith. Got a missed bucket there from short range by Columbia Basin. Aguero with the 3-point shot, no good. Big Ben a little off on their shooting touch from the outside here. Able to pick up some good points though in the paint.
Yeah, Columbia Basin, they've got 6 team fouls so far, and still we're barely halfway through the first half.
Westendorf with the rebound, yeah, and Big Ben with 3, so definitely favors the running Vikes.
Well, you know, that's kind of one of the characteristics that you might see with a team that, you know, a shorter team like Columbia Basin. They're having to get in there and foul a little bit more, especially inside.
Walker for a turnaround jumper in the middle of the key there. The bucket's good. 21-13, Big Bend. That's the running Vikes' biggest lead of the half. We've got a timeout, Columbia Basin. It's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to step away for a commercial break and be back after this.
My mom was never comfortable in any of her chairs. Getting in and out of them was hard on her joints. We found a solution at In-Home Medical. They have a great selection of lift chairs. Many cost less than national brand recliners. Some even featuring heating and vibration for added comfort. They can take her from a flat sleeping position to nearly standing. We found everything she needs for a much better quality of life at In-Home Medical.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
21-13, Big Bend up to their biggest lead of the first half. Been a pretty close ball game so far and a competitive one, and it's what we expected out of both teams here so far, Cody.
Yeah, you know, Columbia Basin College, you know, obviously coming in here is, you know, a slight underdog, but, you know, you can tell by the look on head coach Mark Post's face, he certainly isn't underestimating this team.
No, he definitely knew that they would be in for a ball game tonight, and they have been so far. And now we've got a whistle going against Sean Spencer there. It's his first of the ball game. Fourth team foul now for Big Bend. 9 minutes to go in the first half of play. Running Vikes up by 8, 21-13. Smith with the three-point attempt, no good. Spencer with a good, strong rebound there for running Vikes.
Yeah, I have a feeling Columbia Basin College is going to stick with that zone most of the game. That's really the best way they can try and match up against the height of the Vikings.
Well, that pass there was a great drive, and a dish off by Aguero kind of caught Spencer maybe a little off guard,
yeah,
and
I think you're right.
Wasn't ready for it, because that definitely was an easy layup. Just unfortunate for the running Vikes there. Looks like we're going to have Sean McDonald come back into the game here, and he'll come in for Spencer. Good effort, though, out of the freshman.
Oh, yeah, coming off the bench, and yeah, we'll see him back in for some more minutes, definitely.
8 minutes to go in the first half of play. Big Bend up 21-13.
Well, you notice Big Bend, how well they switch and fight through screens.
Yeah, that's a tough luck call there against Kevin Walker as he came in for the double team, and it'll be his first foul of the ball game. But oh wait, they're going to give that to. No, I guess that was Kevin Walker. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a different number up on the board there for a second. Red out misses the jumper, and Westendorf's guys up for that board.
There's no doubt he was coming down with that one.
One thing that's kind of an admirable quality there for Westendorf is he's a patient guy. You know, if his shot's not going, I mean, he'll continue to put it up, but he's not going to try to take over things here, and he dishes it off to his teammates and try to get them involved as well.
Yeah, no, he won't force it up if he doesn't have to.
3-point shot off the mark there by Aguero. The rebound comes down to Smith. The Columbia Basin, we're going to get a whistle against the Hawks. Andrew Redout with the foul, his second. And McDonald on the line for the running Vikes. Makes the front end of the 1-and-1 as the Hawks are in the bonus. Big Ben just about there too. I mean, with 7 fouls, Columbia Basin will be on the shooting 1-and-1.
Yeah, been kind of a rough game so far.
It has been physical out there. But, you know, it's something you expect when, you know, an important game like this is on the line for both teams. McDonald having a little trouble there from the charity stripe.
Still up by 8.
Yep, makes one. 22-13 now, so 9. Good defense by Kevin Walker. Drive to the hoop by Smith. Can't get the ball to roll in.
Boy, Walker smartly dishes it all over to Westendorf to save it.
A good bounce pass there by Westendorf. A little hard for Knight to handle. Donovan Wright, his first bucket of the ball game. 24-13, Big Ben.
And that's going to go against Wright.
Yep.
So he'll pick up his first bucket and first foul within about 2 seconds.
Just trailing that play just a little bit. Got caught reaching in. First free throw there by Kyler DeWitt is off the mark. Both teams with 7 fouls now. He misses both of them. 24-13, running Vikes. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Walker with the long distance shot, no good. McDonald comes away with the rebound, gets to Westendorf, up top to Aguero. Nice penetration and drive to the hoop. Can't get the ball to fall, but a nice follow and put back there by McDonald for the bucket.
Boy, and you know, he had to start moving toward the bucket, you know, before the shot went up to be in that position, be able to get that rebound and put it back up.
26-13, running Vikes have doubled up the Hawks. 5 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the first half of play. A 3-point shot there is off the rim by DeWitt. Wright loses the handle as he tries to push the ball up court for the running Vikes. Nice move there and a bucket by Zafin.
And he's going to get a technical foul for taunting the student section over here on the Big Ben side.
That is something you don't see too often.
Not very often. Yeah, if you're a head coach coming in here, that's about the last thing that you want to see. Giving away some free points.
That'll be Victor Aguero on the line, shooting the free throws for Big Ben. Makes the first one. Yeah, unless you're leading, you know, by a big margin of the visiting team coming in, it's not too smart of an idea to taunt the home crowd.
Even if you've got a 25-point lead, I still wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
They can come back and get you more ways than one.
28-15 now, Big Ben. We've got a timeout running Vikes. And that's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to step away for a commercial break and be back after this.
DQ $5 lunch. I'm really into it. One thing I can't decide. Is it chicken strips, fries, and a drink with a free sundae, or do you get a sundae with free chicken strips, fries, and a drink? Trick question. Both answers are correct.
Exactly, Sam. It's Fanonomics. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. The $5 lunch, only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Nearing the halfway point in this ball game, and 28-15 score with Big Bend up, but both teams got a ways to go if they're going to get close to their average points in this ball game.
I don't know that Big Bend will hit the 100-point mark tonight, but I wouldn't bet against them to hit 80.
Still 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the first half of play. Big Bend up by 13 right now, 28-15. Walker with a move to the hoop and dishes off to McDonald, but he's going to be fouled.
Looks like he got his legs tangled up as he was driving. Maybe a couple free throws here will get his shot back on target.
He'll go to the line for 1 plus the bonus if he makes the first one here, and does. Got 9 team fouls now on Columbia Basin, 7 on Big Bend, so both teams are in the 1-and-1. Walker misses the second. Westendorf loses a rebound to Walter, but the ball goes out of bounds.
I don't know how many times I've seen Westendorf do that. Most players will head back on defense. Every once in a while, you'll see Westendorf come in, and you know, the ball will slip out and go out of bounds just like you saw it, or he'll get a steal. You have to, you can't relax.
Took him 15 minutes into the ball game, but he finally nailed his first three-pointer, and that's a big bucket for Big Bend. It puts him up by 17, 32-15. And a nice move under the bucket there by Westendorf, but the shot was a little short. Kind of looked like he might have cramped up his back there, or jammed up his back on when he came down, but it looks like he's moving okay out there right now.
Well, there's a few times last season when I saw him just get crushed driving inside, and he was always able to pop right back up.
4 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the first half of action. Big Bend up 32-15. Riddup backs McDonald into the bucket, but can't convert. The move to the hoop by Aguero and a dish out to right, and loses the ball out of bounds. Good defense there by Aguero. So that drive to the hoop there by Lopez.
Yeah, it must have been something in the key there, some pushing or something going on. I didn't see it myself.
No, I didn't see it either, but the whistle goes against. It looks like Victor Aguero, his first of the night. And that's going to put Lopez on the line for 1-and-1. And misses the first one. McDonald with a strong rebound there for the running Vikes.
Boy, nice pass inside to Westendorf.
Boy, he just couldn't quite get his shot off there. DeWitt had all ball there. And a nice layup there by Lopez and a bucket for Columbia Basin. 32-17, running Vikes. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Big Ben showing some good patience again.
9 seconds on the shot clock. Gonna have to get it up here. Westendorf, nice pass down low. It looks like it's deflected out of bounds off of Columbia Basin, but 2 seconds on the clock.
It's gonna be a tough shot.
Gonna be a grab and a shoot right off the bat. I mean, they pretty much got to put it up as soon as they touch it.
Keep your eye inside. They're probably gonna want to, if they can, dish it inside and get a shot off.
Aguero with the three-point attempt at the buzzer.
And it counts.
Wow. 35-17, running Vikes. 2:50 to go in the first half. We got a block call going against.
That's going to go against Columbia Basin. Trying to set a screen and kind of moved a little bit.
That whistle goes against Redout. That's his third foul of the first half. And there's a guy out there, Garrett Wendt, that you don't hear his name called too much for Big Ben.
Yeah. Just a 6'4" freshman. Played his high school ball out of Kellogg, Idaho.
We got a three-point bucket there by Westendorf. And a technical foul now being whistled against Westendorf. Not sure what happened there. Must have said something. He's usually pretty cool.
Yeah, he is. But you know, that last time down the court, he did get hammered pretty good inside. There was no call. But, yeah, they are doing everything they can to try and disrupt him.
The free throw by Walter was good. Second one, no good. Big Ben up by 20, 38-18. 2 minutes, 29 seconds to go in the first half, and the Hawks will maintain possession of the ball on that technical foul.
It's kind of been a quiet 20-point lead that they've built up.
Yeah, really. Been able to nail down a couple of their shots from the outside to kind of get that score.
Well,
Big Ben
not shooting as well as they normally do, but they've really done well on the defensive side, shutting down Columbia Basin College.
Smith with the drive to the hoop. Oh, looks like he got away with the walk there. Might have changed his pivot foot, but Westendorf comes away with the rebound, pushing it up court. Pass over to Aguero. Three-point shot attempt by Westendorf, no good. 38-18, Big Ben. A minute 49 to go in the first half. No-look pass there by DeWitt. And a bucket for Columbia Basin. Gets the Hawks within 18, 38-20. Minute 24 to go in the first half. Walker with the 8-footer, no good. There's a steal by Wendt. Kicks the ball back out top to Aguero. Aguero gets it down in the corner to Westendorf for 3 points.
Almost automatic. You can't leave that young man wide open anywhere.
41-20, running Vikes. 59 seconds to go in the first half. Crowd chanting defense. We want to stop here by Big Ben. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Smith fires up from long range. Nothing but net there. 41-23, Big Bend. Turnover on Wessendorf.
And they'll give it right back.
"16 seconds. Shot clock off. Wessendorf going to reload here for Big Bend. Gets the ball to Aguero. Running Bikes looking to make a bucket here as they go out. Get a break there as the ball was going out of bounds, and Lopez trying to save it, stepped on the line there.
Well, they've got 3.5 seconds remaining in the half to get a shot up. A little better than the 1 second they had before.
Walker will get the ball in and does so up top to McDonough for a three-point attempt. No good. Put back there by Went just off the mark. So that's going to end the first half of play. Big Bend up 41-23. We've got a break in the action, and we're going to take a break ourselves. And here's from our sponsors and be back for the halftime entertainment here by the Mola Hyatts.
Give your car the bath of a lifetime at Glass House Car and Dog Wash. Our personal attendants will focus on your vehicle's needs, and our new touchless technology guarantees the best wash possible. And as always, our tire scrubbers and rim spray will increase the life of your tires and leave them gleaming. Water spots don't fly here. We will hand dry your vehicle every time. Get in, get out, get clean at the Glass House Car and Dog Wash, located at 914 North Stratford Road in Moses Lake.
Love Quiznos Floasted subs.
You mean toasted?
No, I mean Floasted. They toast it to bring out the sub's awesome flavor. So, flavor, toasted, Floasted. It's my genius new catchphrase.
Yeah. This is so Floasted. Exactly.
Get Floasted with Quiznos' new bourbon steak sub. Black Angus steak and smooth bourbon sauce. Quiznos, toasty.
Doc, your 1 o'clock's here, but our network is down. What do you want me to do?
I just noticed. Call JL Computers. He's probably already on it.
Computer systems and networks are not only vital to doing business, they are often the key to efficiency and profitability. At JL Computers, we offer continuous monitoring of your system and provide immediate support when something goes wrong. Call today and talk to our certified technicians about your needs.
At Les Schwab, along with great prices, our tires come with the kind of protection most other places just don't give you, which includes free flat repairs, equal value replacements, pre-trip safety checks, and more for the entire life of the tire. With the other guys, well, you just never know. So why is free protection on your tires good to have?
Lifetime protection. That's our best tire value promise. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
Did you know that Little Chiefs Childcare is expanding their Juniper Street location? This great new place across from Moses Lake Clinic is designed just for preschool and school-age children. For over 8 years, Little Chiefs kids like me have found the love and attention every child needs to be healthy and happy. The grown-ups there have gone to college, so they know how to make sure kids from 1 month to 12 years old have a great place to learn and play. Come join our growing Little Chiefs tribe.
It's a fact. Toyota offers 10 different vehicles with available 4 or all-wheel drive. So when you need to drive in challenging conditions, we have your answer with great limited time savings, including the new 2014 Tundra. Choose from excellent cash back savings, a low payment lease, or special financing as low as 2.9%. Tundra, ready to take you down winter's toughest roads. Discover Toyota's 4 and all-wheel drives for yourself. Visit any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
41-23 at halftime here of the Big Bend Columbia Basin College basketball game. We've got the Mola Hyatts out on the floor with the halftime entertainment, and interesting first half of play there, Cody.
Yeah, you know, at a little bit lower scoring than what we thought. Actually, you know, I think we have a few Mola Hyatts out here, but I think it's dancers from Today's Generation Dance Studio,
okay.
Where a lot of the Mola Hyatts train. Boy, now here's some flashy costumes.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Lifelong Club.
We had the dads out here dancing with him the other day, so that was interesting. Well, we had hoped to get Preston Wilkes up here during the halftime to get an interview, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it.
Yeah, I don't see him. We'll have to make him pay for that later somehow.
Well, you know, it's kind of understandable, I guess. Kind of disappointing loss, but...
Well, he knows the routine. If you don't show up for your halftime interview, then, you know, chances are the next time around we make fun of you a little bit somehow.
Oh, and we'll be sure to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Bob, it's interesting. Every year, you know, watching the gals, the Mola Hayettes, and the other dancers from today's generation perform, you know, a lot of the fans typically think they're watching a drill team or a cheer team from a college. And, you know, these are some young ladies here, and they just put in a lot of time and a lot of work. And, you know, that's why the Mola Hayettes are so good every single year.
Yeah, these girls out here tonight look pretty fluid in their motions, too, so you can tell, again, they put in a lot of hard work, and it shows well out there.
Well, you got another good game coming up Friday.
It should be a good game, yeah. Moses Lake and Sunnyside, both the boys and girls are doing real well this year. And for the Sunnyside boys, they're kind of down a little bit, but the girls are tied with first with the Chiefs, so it should be a good contest for sure.
Yeah, that's a fun team to watch too, the Lady Chiefs. You hope that they can come away with a big win on Friday.
We've got about 8.5 minutes to go before the start of the second half of this ball game. So we're going to take a break ourselves and hear a few words from our sponsors and be back after this.
Hey, how do you TDM?
Fish taco.
Chicken burrito. No. Chicken taco. I mean...
I want fire on my burrito. I want jalapenos. I want habanero sauce. I want it hot, hot, hot.
Rice, beans, lettuce, tomato, and that is it.
I like nachos. I like nachos.
2 pork tacos with creamy chipotle sauce, and make it a combo.
Love fish tacos.
Gotta be fresh, gotta be fast, gotta be to go, gotta get out of here.
Stop by today and TDM with our new creamy chipotle sauce.
6 years ago, my dad began having issues with headaches, sore throats, and constant fatigue. He tried treating the problem with over-the-counter medications and lots of caffeine. Finally, he talked to his doctor, who confirmed our suspicions. Dad had sleep apnea. He didn't like the idea of using a CPAP, but after trying it one night, he was convinced. We found everything he needs for a much better quality of life at In-Home Medical.
Let's go back to where better ingredients, better pizza first began.
Road trip. Wow, 1984.
Let's celebrate.
Celebrate 30 years of Papa John's. Get a large one-topping pizza for just 30 cents when you buy any large pizza at regular menu price.
30-cent pizza. Now that's pretty cool.
This is what's cool.
No, that's just wrong. Stick to better ingredients.
Better pizza?
Papa John's.
Papa John's.
Please.
Hi, I'm Chuck DeMuerler, the new manager at Furniture West. Furniture West has been a part of the Moses Lake community for over 30 years. My team and I have expanded our inventory to meet our customers' needs. We have over 100 recliners in stock. We have a fantastic sleep center with dozens of mattress choices from the best brands in the business. Come see our great kids section with some of the most fun kids furniture you will find anywhere. We are your source for power reclining furniture. Check out our new selection today at 117 West Broadway Avenue in Moses Lake.
It's a fact. Toyota offers 10 different vehicles with available 4- or all-wheel drive. So when roads are a challenge, we have your answer with great limited-time savings, including the best-selling RAV4. Right now with APR financing as low as 0%. Or go for the larger Highlander with $1,000 cash back or the same 0% APR. Both ready to take you down winter's toughest roads. Discover Toyota's 4- and all-wheel drives for yourself. Visit any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota. Let's go places.
My mom was never comfortable in any of her chairs. Getting in and out of them was hard on her joints. We found a solution at In-Home Medical. They have a great selection of lift chairs. Many cost less than national brand recliners. Some even featuring heating and vibration for added comfort. They can take her from a flat sleeping position to nearly standing. We found everything she needs for a much better quality of life at In-Home Medical.
Well, just about 5 minutes to go in the halftime break here, and we've got a Big Bend up 41-23. Teams kind of got off to a slow start, but Big Bend finally, midway through the first half, finally started hitting on some of their shots and were able to open up a good-sized lead.
It is a little bit lower scoring than what we would expect, but the point spread is, I think, about right on. Looking at some of the stats, Big Bend is only 4 of 20 from the three-point line.
Ouch.
Now, they're doing a lot better otherwise. They're shooting 52% from the field, and it's kind of the reverse with Columbia Basin College shooting just 25% from the field, but 4 of 10 from three-point range, which is, really what's kind of,
kept them,
I mean, got them that 23 points.
Right.
I mean, that's 12 points.
Right.
Of their 23. Turnovers about the same, 7 for Columbia Basin, 6 for Big Bend. Westendorf held to 13 points, but,
Well, he's had to work for all 13 of those points, too. I mean,
Yeah.
they played some pretty decent defense on him, knowing that he's the basic #1 threat here for the Viking, or the running Vikes, so.
Yeah, he's got a few bumps and bruises to show for that 13 points.
Well, and a little bit of frustration, vented a little frustration, too, because he got dinged with a technical foul after a bucket. And
yeah. And, typically, and you said it before the break, he's usually a pretty cool customer.
Yeah.
However, if you start roughing him up like that, and it was rough. It was a rough first half.
It was.
You can take him out of his game a little bit, and that's really the only way to beat Westendorf, is to have him beat himself. But he collected himself after the fact and was, just as cool as could be.
Well, so I noticed Coach Preston Wilkes finally surfaced when you went over to get the stats. Did you give him a hard time for, ducking us?
No, he went back in the locker room as soon as I got close to him, but it's okay. He'll pay for his crimes later.
Yeah, no, he's a great guy.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll get him up here again. 2 minutes and 36 seconds basically to go before the start of the second half. So we're going to step away for a commercial break and be back after this.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
DQ $5 lunch. I'm really into it. One thing I can't decide. Is it chicken strips, fries, and a drink with a free sundae, or do you get a sundae with free chicken strips, fries, and a drink? Trick question. Both answers are correct.
Exactly, Sam. It's Fanonomics. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. The $5 lunch, only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Well, really appreciate you hanging tough here tonight, Cody. I know you were kind of under the weather when you got here, and kind of taking a little bit of a turn.
Well, you know,
the worst
it's either a slight cold I'm trying to get over, or it could be just the sheer excitement from last Friday at Timeout Pizza. I'm not sure. When Lloyd down there had the Seagulls and a couple former players, just a terrific time. It makes me wonder what he's going to do next before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I got a chance to see both times when you were down there, and it looked like everybody was pretty jacked up and ready to see their Seahawks win.
It was absolutely mayhem down there. You know, the fans were great. Don't get me wrong, but they turned out. Let's just say that. All the fans, the Seahawk fans in the Columbia Basin turned out for that. I'm going to bring a bulletproof vest, and Bob, I better bring you with me too. You got to help me out a little bit, especially if they have the cheerleaders come again.
Well, I'd go, you know, the only thing that keeps me away from that is sometimes I'm caught in a broadcast, which would have happened the last couple of Fridays. But it sure looked like y'all were having a bunch of fun down there, and looked like standing room only, and even people out the door at times there.
Yeah, it's, you know, I would bet they had 450 people filter through at one time or another, but luckily they did set up that parking lot to seat more people. A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah, it looked like a good time. Columbia Basin will have the ball to start the second half of play here, trailing 41-23.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what adjustments they make at halftime. Not that Big Bend needs to make a whole lot of adjustments, but Columbia Basin College, you know, they're thinking about having to do something a little bit different, especially on the offensive side, only scoring 23 points in that first half.
Yeah, well off their pace, and there's maybe one example of an adjustment they might have made at half is a strong move to the hoop there right off the bat to start this game, or the second half, by Walter, and he's fouled and he's on the line.
Well, I thought that could have gone just about either way. I was actually expecting a charging call on that one.
I was too, and he must have just, I mean, just
well, it's
didn't
hard
have
to see from, we're way up here, and you can't blame the referees. You know, maybe he was moving his feet a little bit.
No, but it's a judgment call, you know, so, you know, half can go one way, half go the other. So
yeah. Well, you know, I've been a basketball official. I know you have. So it's hard for us to criticize, knowing how difficult the job can be.
Yeah, it is hard. Kevin Walker for 3 points.
Boy, he starting off on the right foot in the second half.
44-23, Big Bend. Smith answers back with a tray for the Hawks. 44-26. Yeah, officiating is a lot tougher than it looks. You're not just running up and down the court and holding your stomach in and trying to look good out there.
That's right.
Victor Aguero, just off the mark. Nice pass down low and a bucket there by Reddick. And it gets the Hawks within 16, 44-28, Big Bend.
And Westendorf will draw a foul that time.
Going to go against Walter. And that's his third foul. Aguero gets the ball into Walker. Walker to a cutting Westendorf. Ooh.
Boy,
nice.
It was a pretty looking shot. Just didn't get the roll.
Yep. Yeah, good effort. He got away with a walk there, maybe. 3-point shot there by Smith is no good.
Nice pass by Columbia Basin College, and that's going to send him to the free throw line again.
That's going to go against Richard Black. And he picks up his 4th foul. And that's going to bring Donovan right off the bench. And he'll come in here in a moment. Redout makes his first shot. So Big Ben going small here.
Yeah, trying to keep up with some of the speed.
Free throw, second shot by Redout is good. Redout, 44-30, Big Ben. 18 minutes to go in the ball game. Westendorf for 3, knocks it down.
He can do that all day long.
47-30, Big Ben. Rebound McDonald. Gets it to Walker to right. All the way. He lays it up and in. I thought he was going to jam that. Looked like
I did too. I don't think he had. He needed about 1 more inch, I think.
Boy, Nick Capallo sure hammered down a few of those last night for Soap Lake.
Yeah, he had what, three slam dunks?
3 monster jams, yeah, and ended up with 18 points to lead the way for Soap Lake.
You know, what's interesting is we have a former Soap Lake player, a freshman for Big Bend. Gosh, what I lost his name here. Jason Kornichuk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jason Kornichuk had a terrific season last year. Helped lead the Soap Lake Eagle team, basketball team, to the state tournament.
Yeah, and he's a great football player for him as well. And Joe Timofey, or Timofoy, is that how you pronounce his name?
I think it's Timofoy.
Timofoy, from Moses Lake Christian Academy, one of their better players. On the running bikes as well.
Of course, Kornichuk's sister playing for Soap Lake last night.
Nelly?
Nelly,
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a good game too.
Yeah, she came up big for the Lady Eagles. 51-30, running bikes.
I have a feeling last night's game, Soap Lake and Moses Lake Christian Academy, especially the girls' game, is going to get a lot of replay. That was one of the more entertaining games I've seen in quite a while.
Right with the block there. Can't quite get the layup. The ball goes out of bounds, but that's going to go off of Columbia Basin. Yeah, those two teams actually could be the top 2 runners in that conference.
Yeah, I think you're right. And for Soap Lake to come away with that 1-point win was pretty big.
Great looking pass there from Aguero, down low to McDonald for the bucket. 53-30, Big Bend, biggest lead of the night. That's a nice move to the basket there, and a bucket for James Lopez. Westendorf with the whistle. Second foul of the night, 13th foul of the half for Big Bend. Columbia Basin has 1. Lopez completes the 3-point play. Big Bend up by 20, 53-33. Had Wright open underneath, but couldn't get the ball to him. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
And that's going to go against Big Bend. Little extra shoving going on inside the key, evidently.
They're going to call that on Kevin Walker. That'll be his second of the ball game. 4th team foul, the second half for Big Bend. Columbia Basin with just 1 foul here. That's going to be a travel. Nope, they're going to call it right for a push.
I think it's going to be before the shot, but Big Bend chalking up 5 team fouls pretty early here.
Yeah, real quick here. That's a 2-point bucket by Walter. 53-35, running bikes. 15 minutes, 37 seconds to go in this ball game. Yep. Walker and McDonald collide, and there's a give and go from Walker to McDonald. He can't make the layup. Good looking play there, just couldn't convert.
Yeah, it was.
You're going to get a block against Wright.
Boys, that's going to be their 6th team foul, and Columbia Basin with just 1 so far.
Coach Poth cannot like that. And he's up.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got a break in the action here. And it's going to be a full timeout running bikes. So we're going to take a break ourselves, pause for a commercial break, and be back after this.
Give your car the bath of a lifetime at Glass House Car and Dog Wash. Our personal attendants will focus on your vehicle's needs, and our new touchless technology guarantees the best wash possible. And as always, our tire scrubbers and rim spray will increase the life of your tires and leave them gleaming. Water spots don't fly here. We will hand dry your vehicle every time. Get in, get out, get clean at the Glass House Car and Dog Wash, located at 914 North Stratford Road in Moses Lake.
53-35, Big Bend up to a comfortable lead here in the second half of play.
Yeah, I think Coach Poth is would like to see his team pull away a little bit further. Instead, Columbia Basin's kind of crept their way a little bit closer to him.
Well, and running bikes with 16 fouls to Columbia Basin's 1. Not something I'm sure Coach Poth likes to see, because that's going to, next foul is going to put them on the line for a bonus and also stop the clock as well. So Big Ben wants that thing to keep ticking.
And they're going to say it went off Westendorf, but I'm not so sure it did. In fact, I think Westendorf agrees with me.
Got a little smile on his face there. You got to kind of go with it, though. Jerry Heilig came in and confirmed the call, the other ref. So there's a pull-up runner there by Lopez, no good. Guerrero pushing the ball up court, gets to right, makes a move to the hoop.
Really, McDonald doing a good job on the boards on the defensive side.
That whistle goes against Kyler DeWitt. Columbia Basin, it's his first foul of the night, and the second team foul now in the second half for the Hawks. Guerrero gets a pass into McDonald, and he's, I think he had his head mistaken for the ball there. Got a pretty good whack.
Boy, both these teams battling, especially for these rebounds. You get inside the paint, and it's you're seeing a little bit of shoving going on.
Yeah, refs letting that go a little bit more in the second half, it looks like.
Yeah, when I was officiating, and I'm sure you'll agree with this, but I would tend to call a little more fouls early on to help keep the game from going 12 rounds, so to speak.
Yeah, you kind of got to do that. Definitely. Ooh, Riddick with a strong move to the hoop, and he goes to the floor hard there. Looked worse than what it ended up being, but Lucky he didn't hit his head on the floor there.
Yeah.
So that is the 7th team foul now for Big Bend. So Columbia Basin in the bonus from here on out.
Yeah, a lot of time left.
Yeah, 14 minutes to go in the ball game. And then he makes the first free throw. (54-37) running Vikes. Second one good as well. 54-38.
Yeah, this is definitely this Columbia Basin team is not one you want to have hanging around in the second half.
Oh, for sure. They're not 3-1 for any.
Yeah.
Because they're a slouch. They're definitely a good squad. Just kind of a little off on their shooting tonight. Westendorf with the spin. Doesn't get the bucket to go. Good defense there by Andrew Redout. And that's a bucket there for Mitchell Zapin.
Boy, Hawks doing a much better job shooting from the field here in the second half.
54-40, running Vikes. Westendorf with the three-point shot. Goes to the floor, but no whistle. No bucket. Nice pass down low from Lopez to Redout. And that whistle goes against Big Bend.
Yeah, I think that's going to be on Kevin Walker. And that'll be his fourth.
He's a real fire plug out there for the running Vikes. Don't want him out of this ball game. Redout makes the first free throw. And it looks like Walker's going to stay in the game. Second free throw bounces in.
And just like that, it's been cut down to just 12 points.
54-42. Big Ben needs a bucket here. (18 seconds on the shot clock. Nice move to the hoop by Guerrero. It looked like he got his arm hit there, but no whistle. And now the putback by McDonald. And there'll be a foul called now against Columbia Basin. Foul goes against James Lopez. It's his third of the game. 4th team foul for Columbia Basin. McDonald hits the first free throw.
And looks like Justin Smith has checked in for Columbia Basin. He's a 5'11" sophomore at a Chiawana High School.
Collin misses the second one, and Redout comes away with the rebound. That's a fairly new school down there.
It is, yeah, and boy, they've had some great early success in their athletic programs. Of course, that's at the expense of all the other schools around them. A lot of those athletes would have been playing elsewhere. But, yeah.
Yeah, they made it to the state tournament in football, and they're always a tough draw for basketball. So, yeah, good programs down there from a young school.
Boy, it gets an incredible roll for that bucket.
Score by Reddit. His 12th of the ball game. 57-44 running Vikes. Just over 12 minutes to go. (13 seconds on the shot clock. Donald makes a move to the hoop. Loses the ball. They're going to call a jump ball here. Possession arrow favors the running Vikes. 1 second on the shot clock.
Well, we've seen him do it before.
Walker gets a shot off. Doesn't hit it. Rebound to Guerrero. And we've got a reach-in foul going against Jordan King there.
Fouls are starting to even out a little bit now. 5 for Columbia Basin, 8 for Big Bend.
.57-44. Running Vikes. 11 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the ball game. Guerrero dishes off to Walker. Walker makes a move to the hoop.
Wow, no foul called there.
Bucket by Xavier.
Lead is cut to 11.
Big Ben been stuck on 57 here for a little bit. Guerrero with a strong move to the hoop. Might have got a makeup call there.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, Kevin Walker almost got demolished going baseline the previous possession.
Richard Black now back into the game with 4 fouls. McDonald takes a rest. Right to inbound the ball for the running Vikes. It's to Westendorf. Westendorf back out top to Guerrero. Guerrero makes a spin move to the hoop. Can't complete the play though. 57-46. 57-49 on that three-point bucket.
I think Coach Poth has seen about enough. He's going to take a timeout here.
Definitely has to now as the Hawks creep within 8. And it's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take a commercial break and be back after this.
Love Quiznos Floasted subs.
You mean toasted?
No, I mean Floasted. They toast it to bring out the sub's awesome flavor. So, flavor, toasted, floasted. It's my genius new catchphrase.
Yeah. This is so floasted. Exactly.
Get floasted with Quiznos' new bourbon steak sub. Black Angus steak and smooth bourbon sauce. Quiznos, toasty.
Doc, your run clock's here, but our network is down. What do you want me to do?
I just noticed. Call JL Computers. He's probably already on it.
Computer systems and networks are not only vital to doing business, they are often the key to efficiency and profitability. At JL Computers, we offer continuous monitoring of your system and provide immediate support when something goes wrong. Call today and talk to our certified technicians about your needs.
Well, Big Bend had a comfortable lead there, but in a blink of an eye, the Hawks are right back in it.
And, you know, I said it earlier, Columbia Basin is the kind of team you don't want to hang around, and that's exactly what they've done here. Now, you know, they've been very aggressive on the defensive side, and it's kind of taken Big Bend out of their rhythm, and they've been really rough. It's been a rough game.
Well, and they've outscored Big Bend here in the second half, 26-16.
Yeah.
Long distance shot there, no good by King. Rebound Westendorf. 10 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Big Bend up 57-49. Westendorf gets it over to Wright. Wright pulls up for the three-pointer. Air ball, but a smart play by Westendorf.
Westendorf, I tell you, you can't take your eye off of him. You really can't. You got to know where he's at all times.
Ball goes out of bounds off of Columbia Basin, so that'll be right inbounding it for the running Vikes. Gets it into Black. Tough defense there by the Hawks. Near turnover, but bodies collide. Now whistle's going to go against Columbia Basin.
I have a feeling the referees are going to start calling a little bit tighter now.
Well, you can just get that. You get that sense in the air right now as things are getting a little tense and a little physical out there. So they want to clamp down and make sure they've got control of this ball game.
Yeah, yeah.
So that'll be Victor Aguero on the line for the running Vikes. Makes the first free throw. 58-49, Big Bend. Makes them both. Gets them back up by double digits. 59-49, just under 10 minutes to go. Crowd really starting to get into it here. That's a three-point bucket and a big shot there by DeWitt.
Yeah, Columbia Basin, they aren't going away.
No, you can see it in their eyes now. They've got confidence back now that their shots are starting to drop. Strong move to the hoop by Aguero. 61-52. Yeah, it worked the last time, so why not do it again? Another three-pointer by DeWitt. And they will not go away. You're right, Cody.
Yeah, lead is cut to 6 points now.
Aguero pulls up for three and hits it. We're being treated to an offensive output by both teams here right now. It's fun to watch. You know, people pay good money to go watch pro games, but I don't think they got anything on the college atmosphere here.
Yeah, fans are getting their money's worth tonight.
I'm standing right next to you, can barely hear you.
I know.
It's getting loud in here. 64-55, Big Bend. 8 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the ball game. That's quite an athletic move there, but no bucket.
Almost went in.
Aguero making a move to the hoop. Pushes off a little bit, kind of gets away with it there, but almost lost the ball. But gets it to Westendorf. And he's fouled on his way to the bucket.
And we got 18 fouls apiece now. That's going to be a fourth foul on Stephen Walter for Columbia Basin. So keep your eye on that. 8 minutes, 18 seconds left, Bob.
Yeah, we got 8s on the board. 8 fouls each, 8 minutes to go, and 9-point lead, though, for the running Vikes. Make that 10 on the free throw by Westendorf, but yeah, that's a big foul there against Columbia Basin. Walter hasn't put a whole lot of points on the board, but boy, he's been a force out there for him.
Yeah, defensively.
Westendorf misses the shot. Lane violations. He knew it wasn't going in, tried to get there before anybody else, and stepped on the line before he shot made it to the cylinder. 65-55, Big Bend. 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the ball game. Nice move there and a layup.
Everything they're throwing, it seems to be going in.
Yeah, that on the degree of difficulty, that was up there pretty high.
Yeah.
And Westendorf can't get that to go in.
Yeah, on the other side, there's a lid on the hoop there for Big Bend.
And Lopez weaved his way in between a couple of running Vike defenders there for that bucket.
Yeah, lead cut down to just 6 points now.
65-59, running Vikes, 7:30 to go in the game. Pass back to Westendorf, and Smith is going to be whistled for a grab there. And with both teams in the bonus, Westendorf will go to the line for 1+1. Free throws real big down the stretch here.
Boy, they're sure turning out to be, aren't they?
66-59, running Vikes. 67.
Nails them both.
Couple of good-looking shots there by Westendorf at the charity stripe. 67-59. Big Bend, 7:20 to go in the ball game. Westendorf whistled for a reach there. That's his third foul.
Yeah, we got Richard Black with 4 personal fouls, along with Kevin Walker, and now Westendorf has picked up his third. And we still have, Bob, we still have over 7 minutes left here.
I don't think Westendorf has come out of this ball game tonight.
I don't think he has either.
And I don't think he will.
Not unless he picks up 2 more fouls.
Real quick, because, you know, I know Coach Poth really trusts his ability to avoid those last couple of fouls here. I'm sure he'll be in for the remainder of the game. We got a break in the action. It's like a full timeout. Columbia Basin almost forgot who we were playing here tonight, so we're going to step away for a commercial break and be back after this.
At Les Schwab, along with great prices, our tires come with the kind of protection most other places just don't give you, which includes free flat repairs, equal value replacements, pre-trip safety checks, and more for the entire life of the tire. With the other guys, well, you just never know. So why is free protection on your tires good to have?
Lifetime protection. That's our best tire value promise. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
Did you know that Little Chiefs Childcare is expanding their Juniper Street location? This great new place across from Moses Lake Clinic is designed just for preschool and school-aged children. For over 8 years, Little Chiefs kids like me have found the love and attention every child needs to be healthy and happy. The grown-ups there have gone to college, so they know how to make sure kids from 1 month to 12 years old have a great place to learn and play. Come join our growing Little Chiefs tribe.
Well, we figured it'd be a ball game here tonight, Cody, with both teams tied at 3-1 in the NWAC East Region Conference. And although Big Bend at times stretched the lead to 12, 14 points.
Well, they had a 20-point lead at one.
Oh, they did. They were up by
time.
20. That's right. Up
But
quite a bit.
It's a different game now. Just a 6-point lead. Vikings holding on to that precious 6-point lead. But, you know, you got to give credit to Columbia Basin. They've really taken Big Bend out of their game.
It's tough luck break there from Westendorf. Went up strong for that rebound and lost his footing, went to the floor. They call it travel against him.
You know, the Hawks have been very physical with the Big Bend squad. And I think that was the start of them kind of getting out of rhythm offensively.
Well, and you often wonder how a team plays with such a big lead, and Big Bend has let that slide away from him here.
And don't let me lead you astray. You know, Big Bend is the type of team that can come back from just about anything. They have a 6-point lead now. You give it a couple minutes, and that lead could be a lot bigger.
Easily. Nice bounce pass in to Westendorf, but a steal there by Smith.
Wide open.
Break, easy transition bucket there for Columbia Basin. Gets the Hawks within 4. 67-63. 6 minutes to go. Real character builder here tonight for the running Vikes.
And you can tell they're trying to feed the ball into Westendorf down on the low post there. Last trip down the court, he had the ball stripped. This time it was kicked out of bounds, but obviously that's their point, is to try to get it down to him, their leading scorer. Oh, it's a foul. I missed that. They actually called that a foul.
Yeah, I didn't see the refs raise their hands on that either.
I'm assuming it must have been a push as they were trying to feed him the ball down low.
So he's at the line for 1-1 and makes the front end. 68-63 Big Bend. Coach Poth looks pretty cool over there, though. Don't see him breaking a sweat.
No, and you never do, really.
No.
If you were to just put the camera on him, you couldn't tell if they were winning by 80 or losing by 2.
Right. Strong move to the hoop and a block there by McDonald. 3-point shot off the mark there by DeWitt. Rebound, Big Bend. Westendorf going to bring the ball up court for the Running Vikes. Guerrero gets it to Black, and Black over to McDonald. McDonald rotates the ball over to Westendorf. Back up top to Guerrero. Seven seconds on the shot clock. Strong move to the hoop and a bucket by Aguero.
17 points for Aguero now.
71-63. Running Vikes. Just under 5 minutes to go. That step back jumper no good, but the putback is by Stephen Walker. 71-65, Big Bend. Nice spin move by Westendorf, no good. Strong rebound by Walker.
I don't know how Walker came up with that rebound.
One of the shorter guys out there, no. But a great effort with that 3-point shot attempt by Guerrero's off the mark. Ball goes out of bounds. And Lopez will bring it in for the Hawks. 71-65 Running Vikes. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this ball game. Been a great one here tonight.
Yeah. And you can tell Columbia Basin is going to be another good team here in the Eastern Division, along with Big Bend. And they've just cut that lead down to 4 points.
71-67, Running Vikes. Left-handed roller by Westendorf is no good. McDonald tracks down the rebound. Shot clock reset. Westendorf kicks back to Walker for 3. Off the mark. McDonald going up strong, can't corral the ball. There's a strong move to the hoop and a bucket there by Redout.
Boy, that could have been another foul against Big Bend too.
Easily, it would have been the 5th against Black there.
Yeah.
2-point ball game, 3.5 minutes to go. We got a timeout, Big Bend. Is it going to be 30? Looks like a 30-second timeout. I think we'll stay here. 71-69.
That's not exactly what I think Mark Poth was going to draw, how he's going to draw it up. In fact, they need to make a few adjustments here to finish this game out, to hang on to a win. I mean, it doesn't matter if you win by 1 or 25 in this conference. A win is a win. But, you know, they've let Columbia Basin stay into this game, and they've been very physical, and that's what's been working for the Hawks.
Yeah, and you got to hand it to the Columbia Basin team, is they could have folded their tents when they were down by 20 and didn't do it. So that's, again, a mark of a good club to fight through that adversity and get within 2 points here.
It's going to be interesting. I have a feeling that the stats are going to show Big Bend shooting a lot colder from the field in the second half.
Yeah, and that's hard to believe because they weren't that hot in the first half. So, yeah.
Well, you know, from three-point range, they were shooting about 20%.
Yeah.
But, you know, they were shooting, I think, 52% from the field. But, yeah, I'm going to bet that it's a little bit worse than that here in the second half. Well, now what we want to see is Big Bend taking care of the ball and taking some good shots here.
And they really don't need to rush anything here.
No. They just need to get back into their game.
And that's looks like what Coach Poth had talked to him on the break, to slow it down a little bit.
We're seeing a different, they are running a different offense now. They're going back to kind of that weave that you see so often, which creates a lot more ball movement.
That foul is going to go against James Lopez. That's his 4th foul of the contest, and it's going to put Aguero on the line for Big Bend. I'm a little surprised of how much players on both sides are getting away with a push as they're driving to the hoop.
It's been a rough game. I have to agree with you on that, Bob. You know, if I was calling this game, I think I would have shut that down a little bit earlier.
Right.
Because now, I mean, what are you going to call and what aren't you going to call?
Right.
You know, in such a close game with only 3 minutes left.
Aguero makes both free throws for 73-69 now, Big Bend. 2 minutes, 58 seconds to go in this ball game, and it's anybody's contest. 3-point shot attempt off the mark there. Rebound, McDonald.
Boy, thank God for McDonald underneath the hoop there.
He's been a force down there tonight for sure. Pretty good ball game for him, 16 points as well.
Yeah, I think the rebounds he's pulled down are even more important than the points he's come up with.
Westendorf, strong move to the hoop there.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think the official saw it had gone off the hand of one of the Hawks.
No, and the lead official down there was asking for help, and
the other official really wasn't in a good position to see it. So Hawks have the ball again. A little over 2 minutes left, and Big Bend with just a 4-point lead.
Rebound and a putback there by Redout. Gets him within 2. 73-71. 2 minutes to go. Hang on to your seats, everybody. Westendorf misses off.
Pass.
McDonald with the bucket. 75-71. 1:40 to go. Nice swat of the ball there by Walker, but it ends up in the hands of Columbia Basin, and the Hawks get a bucket. 75-73, running Vikes, 1:26 to go. And an emphatic block call there by Jerry Heilig.
And I think that's going to be his 5th. Boy, if he's not careful, he's going to get a technical foul too. But I agree with the call. I mean, it was a block. You know, a lot of pushing with the body there. It's I don't see how you can't call that.
No, you have to make that call.
Yeah, we're down to 1:22. If you keep letting this stuff slide, you know, fans on both sides aren't going to be happy with the outcome. And, you know, as a coach, you worry about injury, too, when you get into these physical games.
Westendorf misses the first free throw.
Going to get a little moral support here from the crowd.
75-73, and I make that 76-73. 1:20 to go in the ball game. Lopez with the drive to the hoop and the bucket.
I don't know how he's able to finish that.
76-75, running Vikes. Westendorf with the ball, makes a move to the hoop and gets stripped by Redup. Lopez all the way to the bucket. Uncontested, 77-76. Columbia Basin, 46 seconds to go.
This is the first time they've had the lead since they had the first bucket in the game.
Walker drives the lane and lays it up over the top of the rim. 78-77, 30 seconds to go. is getting their money's
Wide
worth.
open underneath. Wow.
Good looking play there.
25 seconds.
Running Vikes got caught flat-footed, 79-78.
Shot clock is off. And it looks like Big Bend is going to try and hold on for a last shot here. Down by 1.
Walker with the 3, no good. Rebound, Lopez.
Now they're going to have to foul him quick, and they do. Wow.
And the Columbia Basin crowd goes wild here.
8.2 seconds left. Columbia Basin College with a 1-point lead, 79-78. I did not see this coming.
No, me neither.
At various points in the second half, you expected Big Bend to make some corrections and start to pull away, and it just hasn't happened. Now, okay, he missed his first shot, so Big Bend's still in it. 8.2 seconds left. They need to pull down this rebound if he misses. If not, expect Columbia Basin, if they make the shot, they're probably going to come into a full court press.
And Lopez does knock down the free throw. 80-78. We've got a timeout, Hawks. 8.2 seconds to go in the ball game, Cody. Wow.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what it is, Bob. We seem to pick some good games, don't we?
This is exciting to watch and exciting to call. I'm having a great time here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we had a terrific game down in Salt Lake last night, and like coming right down to it tonight here. I have no idea what, I don't know, maybe fireworks or something when you go down to Moses Lake on Friday.
It'll be an interesting contest there. And, you know, last Friday, the Chiefs pulled off a big upset. The boys did over Eastmont.
Yeah.
They were leading the league there, undefeated.
Yeah, no, that was a big one for the Chiefs.
Yeah, winning that in the last 2 seconds at the free throw line. So
you know, that team is getting better and better, and you know, that whole mentality of winning seems to be catching on a little bit with that group.
Right, you just got to catch fire, and they've got some good ball players there, you know. And
well, you know, and Coach Holman down there for on the boys' side. Of course, he was an assistant coach here at Big Bend for so many years.
Right.
He studied under Coach Booth, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. This game here tonight, you know, Columbia Basin up by 2. 8.2 seconds left. Both teams in the double bonus.
And Big Bend will have to go the whole distance of the court here and hope to get a bucket to tie this up.
And you know, Columbia Basin College has got their eyes all on Brendan Westendorf.
Here we go.
Down to 5.
Aguero pushing the ball up the court. Get to the McDonald for the three-point attempt. Wow. No good at the buzzer, off the rim.
And they've done it. They've upset the Big Bend Vikings. Wow.
What a heartbreaking loss for the running Vikes as they lose a highly contested contest here tonight, 80-78. Lady Vikings drop their game as well, so that's going to do it for our coverage here tonight. Be sure and tune in Friday for our live coverage of the Moses Lake Sunnyside basketball games. For Cody Johnson, I'm Bob Kirkpatrick reporting for iFiber One Sports. Good night, everybody.